Hello everyone and welcome to you all to my channel, and today in this video I'll be talking about the Global Korea Scholarship Program undergraduate degree. I'll also talk minutely about application guideline and also tell you how you can fill the application form. I downloaded this form from studyinkorea.go.kr. You can always download this form from this website, and for the graduate degree, the application is always announced on February, and for the undergraduate degrees case in particular, it's always announced in September. So those students who are willing to pursue their undergraduate degree or the bachelor's degree in Korea and looking for this scholarship, you guys can download the form for 2022 in the September of this year. But for now, to show you guys how the form can be filled, I downloaded this form from the Study in Korea website, and I'm going to talk about the confusion the student asked me in my inbox, and also I'll be showing you how the application form look like and how you can form each detail in the form. Global Korea Scholarship is also known as GKS or KGSP in short, and this is a fully funded opportunity offered by Korean government for students of around 70 countries each year, and this opportunity is fully funded, including your flight ticket, monthly stipend, living allowances, insurance, and also opportunity to meet friends from around the globe and also to explore Korea. So yeah, the form for each year is same, that's why I downloaded it. This application guideline has the different guideline that you need to follow, and also the application checklist is there with the list of documents and the order with which you need to submit the documents to the required Korean embassy or the university of your choice. So the form has different segments like personal statement, study plan, recommendation letter, GKS applicants agreement, personal medical assessment, GPA conversion table is also there. In case your given GPA is not into percentage, then you can correspond that percentage with the GPA in the given table, and then you can calculate your GPA. Or if you find that difficult, you can also use the Scholar website. And also there are contact information for the different embassies of the different countries. So if you are confused about anything, you can always ask the person in charge in the embassy, so they will always answer your question. There are lots of helpful people there, and also there are different contact details, so you can go through it. So the objective of program is, as always mentioned, to provide international students the opportunity to study at higher educational institution in Korea, and that will ultimately enhance international education exchange and also the friendship between Koreas and the participating countries. And for the undergraduate degree program, the embassy track offers 115 seats for general. They also have the quotas for the overseas Korean, so the total is 125. And for the university track, there are 95 seats and total of 220 students are awarded with this scholarship. There is also a list of all those countries participating in Korean government scholarship program, so you can check out whether your country is there in the list or not. So yeah, these are the list of the country that take part in each track, so you can check if your country is there in the list or not and then apply. And also there are the list of the universities that take part in the KGSP undergraduate degree program. So there are also type A and type B universities, and also regional universities for university track and engineering major. And yeah, in case of KGSP undergraduate degree, regional university track means only for natural science and engineering major is written here, so other major cannot apply to this university in the university track. And also these 6 universities take part in the KGSP undergraduate associate degree track, so you can check it out and then apply accordingly. And also available field of study, there is another file, so you can go and check that in the Study in Korea website. So yeah, and also there is like university information file, so you can choose only those major from those fields of study from those lists to apply to KGSP. And for the regional university track applicant, only apply for the major that is considered as natural science, technology and engineering major. So the social science applicant cannot apply to this. And also please be advised that if a university department or major you tend to apply offer English taught courses, it may be subject to change depending on the circumstances. And for the eligibility, like you should be the national of your country of origin and many more, so you can go and read this. And yeah, the age limit for the undergraduate is 25 years of age as of March 1st 2021. So this is old form, so it will same for the March 1st 2022 if you are applying for like this year. And also the high school graduates, so this is something many students are confused. So here this is March 1st 2021 is mentioned, but for those applying for 2022 it is also same like March 1st 2022. So you must hold high school diploma as of March 1st 2022 or must be expected to graduate high school by March 1st 2021 is written here. So but it should be 2022 for the new applicants. So many students are confused by this. If your degree certificate will have your graduation date as March 1st 2022, you are eligible to apply. But like if your certificate will have your graduation date like in April, May, June, July or August or anything in 2022, you are not eligible. This is clearly mentioned. So many students have been commenting on my videos regarding this. So watch it carefully, guys. If your graduation certificate will have the date of March 1st 2022 and if you are going to apply this year, you are eligible. If your graduation date will be after that, then you are not eligible for this scholarship. You must try the next year. And the applicant who are expected to graduate high school at the time of applying must submit the certificate of expected graduation at the time of applying. Though it is said the date must be the March 1st 2021. If the date will be after that, you cannot apply. So it's clearly written, and the official high school graduation certificate and final high school transcript must be submitted by March 1st 2022 at very latest. So this is clearly mentioned, so you don't need to confuse on this. In case an applicant failed to submit the above mentioned document by March 1st, so you read it as 2022 or does not fulfill the grade requirement, applicant will forfeit his scholarship. So though you win the scholarship, and if your graduation certificate does not have this date, then you are definitely not eligible. Your scholarship will go away. So for the GPA, if in your school there is the percentage system, you must have 80% or above. And yeah, or associate, for the associate degree applicant, 75% or above on a 100-point scale, or be ranked top 25% in the class. And for bachelor degree applicant, 20% within one's class. So if you can submit either the top 20% within one's class certificate, or you can submit the GPA like 80% or above in 100-point scale, or on the other GPA, like in the GPA table there is clearly mentioned that what should be your minimum requirement. Yeah, so it's also mentioned here, Appendix A for the GPA conversion table. Okay, if applicant has CGPA below the minimum grade requirement, it will be disqualified. Yeah, this is like everything mentioned in the guideline must be followed by those applicants trying to apply for this scholarship program. If you don't follow the rule, you are not eligible. Like for the health condition, you must read this. You must be mentally and physically fit. You should also submit the medical assessment form on the form 6, and also after you pass the second round of selection, you must also submit your certificate of health. So, and also you should not have the chronic diseases, and also you should not be tested positive for any kind of drugs. So there are several rules that you need to follow. And also the person who have graduated high school including international school in Korea cannot apply to this program. And also person who has a reason for disqualification such as criminal history of traveling abroad is strictly prohibited. And also there are several rules, you can read it here and then apply. And also like for the language certificate like TOEIC and IELTS, if you have them, it's a plus point. Like if you are competing with the candidate who already have those certificate, not having those certificate can prove to be a very dangerous thing for you. So if you have them, it's always a plus point. But if you cannot submit them and if your other documents are stronger, there is a chance that you can be selected for this scholarship program. So it depends. So yeah, these are the things you need to take into consideration. So yeah, now let's move on to the application checklist. So the application checklist, it has a application form. This is required, so you need to check it. And then there is also a personal statement. And regarding the personal statement, I have made a separate video on my YouTube channel. You can go and check that video. Regarding the study plan also, it is included in that video. You require 2 letters of recommendation letter. In this form also, there is a format of recommendation letter, but it is not necessary that you follow that format of the recommendation letter. You can use any kind of recommendation letter that is available in your country, any format that you are following, and then you can attach along with this form according to the order of this checklist, like it should be on the 4th number. And also GKS applicant's agreement, it is required, personal medical assessment, and certificate of high school or expected graduation date, and it must date March 1st 2022 if you are applying for 2022, and if you are applying for 2023 or 2024, it must be the March 1st of that particular year that you are applying to. So it is applicable each year. The same thing is applied. Also, you need the high school transcript. Transcript means the final mark sheet. Like when you are applying for KGSP, you always have to submit those documents just below the level that you are going to apply. So that is the final transcript of that level is essential. And also you need to notarize them and submit them during the time of application. And when you are finally selected, you also need to submit the apostille copy of those documents. And for the awards and other certificate, these are optional, and also the topic certificate is optional, English proficiency certificate is optional. If you are competing with the other candidate having those certificate, and if you do not have this certificate, then it can be plus point to those candidate and negative point to you, and that may hamper your selection. So yeah, you can think wisely and you can consider and apply based on your preferences. And also there are some of the notes that you need to keep into consideration. So there, and for the selection round, and the document that you need to submit in different round, it is also included here along with the form. And also the benefits of scholarship is mentioned here, like the airfare ticket from your home country to Korea is offered, and also after you complete your study, economy class flight ticket from Korea to your home country is also offered to you. But this ticket is not offered to those candidates who are already residing in Korea. For example, in my case also, when I applied for this scholarship, I was already living here in Korea, so I was not given that. And also a return ticket is only offered to those candidates who wish to return to their home country after the completion of scholarship. Settlement allowance is given at first when you first arrive to Korea, that is 200,000 Korean won, and a monthly allowance of 900,000 Korean won per month is also given. And 1 year Korean language course is fully covered by this scholarship. And also degree program tuition fee is fully covered, and tuition amount covered by IERI is maximum of 5 million Korean won, and the amount that exceeds 5 million Korean won will be covered by Scholars University. So you don't have to worry anything about the tuition fee. It is fully covered, and 900,000 monthly will be also given to you. So you don't need to worry, that is enough for maintaining your living. University admission fee are also waived for the GKS scholars. Medical insurance of around 60,000 Korean won per month is covered by IERI, and the Korean proficiency grant 100,000 per month is given if the applicants are able to secure or score topic 5 or topic 6 during the 1 year's Korean language program. But if you are unable to get it, your 900,000 monthly will be given, but this 100,000 extra will not be given, so you don't need to worry. Also, you will be given 100,000 Korean won as a degree completion grant if you wish to return to your home country after completing the degree program. So the period of scholarship is 5 years for the bachelor degree, that is 1 year for the Korean language program and 4 years of regular degree program. And for the associate degree program, it can be 3 or 4 years, that is 1 year for Korean language and the remaining year for the length of the program of the regular degree program. So there are different notes that you need to keep into consideration when applying to scholarship. So read all this carefully and then apply. Here are also contact information that is required. Now let's look into Global Korea Scholarship application checklist. So here, like in institution receiving the application, here you have to either write the Korean embassy's name in your country or the university that you are applying if it's a university track. And the person in charge, like there will be mentioned in the person from the Office of International Affairs. Or if you are applying to embassy, you can leave it blank. So name of the applicants, it's your name, it's your surname first, and then your given name, your country. So if you are applying for bachelor's or associate degree, you can tick any of them. So, and in this checklist you have to tick all the document that you have submitted inside, and inside you have to attach all the documents according to this list. And the form looks like this at first. So like application track, embassy or university, which one you wish to choose, you can tick. And the type of applicant, it can be general or overseas Korean. So most of you, I think you will be applying as a general candidate. And like in liberal arts and social science, or it's natural science or arts and sport, so you can choose any of the field that is your field of study. Program is bachelor's degree or associate degree, you can tick it. And you have to fill your name, given name, surname, gender. You can attach your photo here, your date of birth, your country, your address. So everything is about you. And and if you are applying via embassy track, you have to submit different names of the university and your field of study. So fill it carefully based on your interest. And here you have to fill about your recently attended school. So how long did you attend the school, what is the name of that school, and your country, in which country you attended that school. So, and many of the students had confusion seeing this 5 years. If you don't have any problem of writing your marks from your grade 8 to grade 12, it's fine, you can fill it. But like some of you may not have all those marks, or maybe you changed the school many times and you have like difficulty collecting the marks, you can just submit your marks from your 12th grade, because that is the highest degree that you are studying just before applying the bachelor's degree. So you can submit your final marks from your 12th, and also mention, if it's percentage, mention your percentage, your grade, your ranks, everything you need to mention here clearly. And also don't forget to mention your GPA. And for GPA conversion, I have a video regarding the Scholaro website. I'll keep the link in the description section, and you guys can go and check that as well. And for the recommender, like you should write about the name of the person that you are choosing. So the name and their position, their organization, and also their phone number and email, you need to mention about them. And also if you have previously visited Korea, you can mention it here. And also you can mention about the previous scholarship from Korean institution. If you have any, you can mention, and it can be a plus point. So you can name, signature, and date, everything. So for this personal statements and study plan, I have a detailed video in my YouTube. You can check the link in the description, and I hope that will be useful to you. So for the recommendation letter, you can like use this format, and you can just ask your recommender to write something for you here and then sign, or you can use the prevalent format in your country and attach it along with this form. So you can do either way, whichever is easy for you, you can do. But remember that you need your recommender's signature and also the seal from your institution. So make sure to do it as asked by the institution, or as asked in the application guideline. This agreement is just, you need to tick everything, like you just tick. You need to just tick it and move to next section. It is nothing that you need to worry about, and you just have to sign it here. And there is another form too, personal medical assessment. So here, like some of the students had been frequently asking me, like if you are wearing glasses, is it a disability or not? But like I think wearing a glass is not disability, I think. So you don't need to worry, and just tick it. You need to show that you don't have any of these, like disability or any of the diseases, long-term disease. So that you will be eligible. So tick here accordingly, so that it will not give you any negative points. So and for the GPA, this is the table. So this one in the table is the minimum GPA requirement based on the system your university or your school is adopting. So if you have this or above, you are eligible to apply. If you have below this, you are not eligible to apply in case of the embassy track. But in case of the university track, sometime if your professor or your department is ready to take you, in that case you can apply. But for the embassy track, below this is a big no, you cannot apply. And these are the list of the contacts for the embassies in your countries. So you can just contact them, email them, or just give them a telephone call. They will answer all your queries. That is the easiest thing you can ever do. Yeah, so and also there are the list of the university and also the contact detail of the universities and the person in charge of the university, so you can always ask them your question and these people will like try to reply to you, and if they don't reply you can try to email to different university, and whichever university will reply to you, you can send your document to those university. So it's so easy, and I hope this will be helpful to you guys. So yeah, all the best with your application. This application form is from the 2021, but the official for the 2022 will be announced in September. So wait till September to get the official one for the 2022, but this is just as a sample for you, because every year the form is same, the thing that you need to fill is also same, only the year written on the top of the form is different, so it doesn't make any difference. So you guys can just practice what you should fill in the form, fill it wisely, make ready all your applications and your essays and apply. Start collecting your documents now, because this is the time of global pandemic of coronavirus, so your recommender may be working remotely from home, they may not be available in the institution where you studied, so you may have to tell them in advance to get you the letter. And yeah, please don't try to get the fake letters, because you need the recommendation letter from the authentic advisor or the authentic recommender, and also you need the seal from your school, and it should be enclosed in the envelope, and you have to get the signature on the back flap of that envelope, so it should look very real, very professional. And yeah, don't try to make the fake document. If an IIED found that you are submitting the fake document, then you will never be able to apply to GKS again. So yeah, think wisely, think that way, prepare all your document in advance and apply. All the best with your application, and hope this video is useful to you. If you have any question, please don't forget to put your question in the comment section below. I'll be always ready to answer your question. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you soon in the next video.